Hey everybody, Marcus Graves back again with a reaction to Legion, Chapter 12. This is episode 4 of Season 2. Last episode we left off with a couple of developments. We had the monk make himself known into... Sorry if I sound stuffed up, I'm dealing with a little bit of congestion. And eventually throw himself off the roof of Division 3. We see that the delusion, or this delusion creature that implies delusion, is starting to spread past David to Ptonomy, and well, to Ptonomy only so far, but we can assume it will continue to spread. And we had Amal Farouk posing an interesting new dynamic to his relationship with Xavier. If we ever do see Xavier in this series, I wonder what type of Xavier he will be. That's interesting. But for right now, we're focused on Season 2. We're focused on Chapter 12. Let's get into it. Oh, that's right. And David was entering Sid's mind, and it kind of ended abruptly. Damn, Sid. Birth? Funny that her reality for that was coldness, though. Some backstory in the Sid. Doesn't like to be touched. So it seems that she didn't have her powers from her early age, but was always just adverse to physical touch, possibly. I mean, because they didn't switch when she was a baby, but she didn't like it. I don't know. Maybe her powers manifested as like a sensory issue before she even got her powers, like before they fully physically manifested. I wondered, like, if she switches with somebody, are her powers inert while she switched with that person, or can her body keep doing it multiple times? It almost seemed like that's what they were conveying, but I'm not sure. Perhaps not.
Watch it again.
And we repeat. It's gotta be a weird experience. You saw your girlfriend being born.
You shouldn't touch her. She doesn't.
What did you...
Oh shit. Oh shit. You got a doozy of one.
Get a room.
How many by this point were saying, oh my god, freaking come on, let's get to... I'm not. I'm just saying, I bet certain ones are kind of growing weary of this, but I'm like, okay, well, we're going back each and every single time, and it's conveying slightly more nuanced and varied aspects to it.
Black roof country, no gold pavement, tired starlight, now I shine.
Wrong.
Teacher here. Are those girls bothering you?
You're cheating.
What?
You can't just ask me. The whole point, you have to figure it out yourself.
Wait, what is happening? I thought we were in the maze. The monk. I love you, okay? There is nothing you can show me that is gonna scare me away. So, can we go home now?
again. Try.
Really?
Bitch. So I'm trying my damnedest right now.
I've already used up all my lecture.
Is this when she switched with the boyfriend that one night? I was wondering how they were going to convey this.
I didn't do anything. 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 I did not.
What a horrifying thing to have to come upon. I mean, we've seen different variations of her mother in this. One where she's kind of close, one where she seems more distant and, you know, unattentive, but still, like, man.
Is that?
Really? FX presents Legion now?
I'm back.
Strange but not a stranger. I'm an ordinary guy.
So that was chapter 12 of Legion. This episode, wouldn't say filler. I'm sure people would be quick to call this a filler. I would rebut with, yes, it may not be wholly driving the story forward. I mean, we saw no Farouk, possibly we saw Farouk, but mainly we saw Lenny at the end. Lenny at the end. Maybe, maybe not. But it mostly focused on Sid and David. My rebuttal to it being called filler was the fact that it may not be developing the main story, it's still developing your main characters, though. To get them to a point to, once again, deal with the main story. With this episode, the main thrust of the episode, dealing with Sid, of course, we see her in the igloo, which I said at the beginning where I'm like, that's an odd, and unconventional means of conveying the womb and birth. Usually it's conveyed as something warm and comforting, for lack of a better word. Yet we see her, of course, it's cold. It's an igloo. The fire that she has is a fake fire. Nothing that can actually provide warmth. And we see they focus a lot on touch and physical touch. And while it seems to be that the conveyance is still a desire on Sid's part to physically touch, not necessarily of love or of a romantic affection, or but just touch. And while she may desire that, the main thrust, of course, is, especially at the end, is not that she's like, oh my gosh, I just long to do this and this and the other. It's like, yeah, I long to do this, but you know what? I'm going to live with it. It's more like not a pining for, but a living with and enduring it. To not, yes, desire it, but not let it affect her. Like, yes, I want it, but that's not going to drive me. Yes, I want it, but that's not my that's not my foundation. That's just the beginning. I'm going to keep going forward. And this lesson that she was trying to teach David may help him, because I'm still holding to the theory that the Sid that he's been seeing in the future is Amal Farouk trying to manipulate him. And if that is the case, this lesson Sid is trying to teach him may help him to not be swayed, to not be conned, to be more discerning, because he's been following this path and he said it multiple times in the last few episodes to Amal Farouk, to other people. He's like, because I love her, I trust her, I believe her, I love her. And now you have Sid saying, love isn't going to get us through this. What is really happening? Don't just look through the smoke screen of love, and love is going to get us through. What's going on? What is the actuality of what's happening here? Don't allow your love, don't allow your affection, don't allow your emotions to cloud your judgment, to cloud your discernment. So we'll see, based on all of this, what's in store for David and his partnership with Amal Farouk, and for all of them. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other videos, reactions, breakdowns, my short films, all that good stuff that's on there. And I'll see you guys next time for Legion Chapter 13.